Stampin' Chick here, and I thought I would come on for a little while and share this super fantastic project kit in the holiday catalog. It's called Nourish and Flourish Kit, and this kit is actually extra special because $3 for every single purchase of this kit goes to helping feed the hungry. So it's really special, and you know, I think it's an amazing thing that Stampin' Up! Does, and I love being a part of a company that cares enough about its community to do things like this. And so I just think it's a wonderful thing. Now I'm going to adjust this just a little bit here. Okay, there we go. And so anyway, it's right in the front cover of the holiday catalog, page 5, and it tells all about the kit. It tells what the money is going for, and it's $3 for every single purchase that's made, which is just absolutely fantastic. So anyway, let me adjust my camera just a little bit. I'm going to set the catalog off to the side now, and let me zoom. Whoops, sorry, YouTube is a little bit different than the Facebook Live. There we go. And I'll give that just a second to see how that fits into the scheme of things. And meanwhile, let's go ahead and tap into the kit, shall we? All right, so first of all, you get this super fantastic little lunch bag, which is just as cute as it can be. It's a canvas cloth on the outside. It's really nice and durable. And then on the inside is, of course, that, you know, cooler lunch bag fabric, that material on the inside that that keeps it cold. So I've already separated out some of my little bits and pieces here to make it quicker and easier for us today. There are a lot of little die cut pieces. This is the kit, and it is just, like I said, it's just as cute as it can be. And so anyway, it has all these little flowers. It's got some beautiful embossed background layers, and the colors are just fantastic. I mean, it's really cute kit. This kit doesn't have any stamping required, so if you're a brand new crafter, certainly this kit is going to be amazing for you. So anyway, let me do just a little adjustment here just to make sure we're good. I think we are. So if somebody's on here and can let me know, give me a thumbs up or heart, let me know that I'm in the camera. Facebook Live and YouTube Live are totally different on my phone for whatever reason. And what I see in my camera view versus what you actually see on your screen is it's weird. It's totally different. So if someone can just let me know that I'm in view at least, and you can see, it looks like I am. I have my computer over here, but it lags behind a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? I'm going to bring all this stuff out. Now, like I said, I had already pulled apart the kit's elements, so that way I have each of the cards stuff set up here already. Now, as you can see, it actually includes different languages as well. So I believe it covers French and Dutch or German. I'm going to say French and German. Anyway, it has the other languages too, which is really neat. And, you know, if you don't speak the other languages, that's okay. These labels are really nice because they're already die cut. So you can use the back side and stamp on the back side of them whatever you want, right? So you don't have to throw them away. They are still useful. And there's a lot of them too. I mean, you get a really nice stack of them. So you've got a lot to play with there. And then let me go ahead and pull out the rest of the kit supplies. Now this is an all-inclusive kit, which means it comes with everything you need. So you've got adhesive dots. These are double-sided. And you can use these in place of a tape runner or liquid glue. These are really good for attaching all of these little floral bits onto the card. You also have Stampin' dimensionals because some of the things will be popping up. It gives it a little bit more interest and depth to the card. And so these are included, and that's really nice. And then you have the little decorative elements, these beautiful little champagne colored pearls. I think they are so terrific as well. So you have everything that you need when you purchase this kit. So you can be a total beginner. You can be someone who has never done paper crafting before in your life. And you can do this kit. It's so cool. Okay. And so I'm going to bring the instructions back over for just a moment here. And when I open it up, you can see what I mean about being a beginner and still being able to do this, because Stampin' Up! Has made the instructions so simple and easy that you can just follow it step by step. And it even tells you how to apply your adhesive dots and your dimensionals. So you see here it's got 3 dimensionals across the back of the sentiment label. And then it has the little darker gray dots for the adhesive dots. And then this one right here has 2 little adhesive dots and a Stampin' dimensional. And that's because it's going to sit right on top of that sentiment layer, and so you want it to be the same level. So it's very simple and easy to do. So it has the step-by-step for each of the 3 card designs, and then on this page is where it shows you all of the elements that you need for each card. So before you go to the step-by-step, you can assemble your kits just like I've done by following this little guide here. And then once you have your kits separated out, you can start doing each card project. So we're going to go ahead and set our kit supplies out. Now you have the cards, which, as I said, have these beautifully embossed front panels. So I'm not sure if that picks up very well or not, but I hope it does because they're absolutely gorgeous. And I've already got them separated out, I think. So this one is going to go here. I'm just going to set it off to the side. And then this one has this really pretty quatrefoil pattern, which I love. And it's got petal pink background on the card envelopes. And then this one, I had already started one of these cards, and then I thought, you know what, I need to do a video on this. So I've already put the label on here, but just ignore that. Let me see, like this. So I've got the mint colored envelopes and the beautiful greenery sprig background on this one. So it's a lot of fun. And then you've got all of these cute labels. Now, a lot of times in these kits, the labels and die cuts and everything, they're all just die cuts. But in this kit, these are actually stickers. So, you know, I couldn't separate them into the baggies like I did with the die cuts because they're stickers, right? So I had to leave them on the sheet. But you can see that there's plenty of stickers for all of the cards. So that's the wonderful thing. Like I said, these kits are totally all-inclusive. They have everything that you would need to assemble the kits as they're directed. Now, of course, if you want to go out on your own and do some alternative projects, of course, you're more than welcome to do that. You know, you can do whatever you want to. It's your kit. But let me separate these things out right here, and I think this one's going to go here. Okay, so anyway, the kits are a lot of fun to assemble as they're instructed, or to go out on your own and do all kinds of alternative projects. So I think what I'll do today is I will do one of each card as instructed, and then I'm going to save the rest of my bits. I may make 2 of each card. It depends on how quickly they go. But I'll save the rest of my bits to make some alternative projects that I'll share with you guys on my social media platforms later. So you'll probably see a blog post and, you know, pictures on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So just keep an eye out for that, okay? Because I think it's a lot of fun, especially for experienced crafters, to take these kits that would be all-inclusive and fairly simple for beginners to do, but to take the supplies and turn it into something else. You know, it's just really fun. I love doing it, and it's not something that you have to do. It's not something that you need to do, but if you're an experienced crafter and you think these kits are too basic because they're already preset for you, don't think that way, because you can always use the supply to create something totally different, and that is a lot of fun. So these kits really are good for all levels of experience, okay? All right, so the first one we're gonna do is this one right here, and it's actually card number 3 on the instruction, but it just happens that that's the one, and I'm gonna go that way. So I'm gonna take my card base here, and I need one of these stickers, so I have to take this one here. All right, and it looks like it goes just like this across the bottom. Okay, we've got that. All right, and now I'm just following the instruction, as you can see. So the first thing I did was took the sticker sheet and put the sticker on, okay? The second step is going to be add dimensionals to the back of the label, so I'll do that. Grab one of these labels, and I don't need multiples, I just need one. And okay, we're going to add 3 dimensionals here, and I'm just going to do this exactly by the instructions. So that way, if you would like to purchase the kit and you're nervous about doing it, maybe you've never paper crafted before, I'm just going to follow along exactly, okay? So I'm going to take the backing off of the dimensionals here, and I'm going to stick this right in the middle of my card, so somewhere around there. And ooh, that's not right. You know, it's funny because when you look at it from the angle I'm at, it looks straight, but my goodness, you guys were looking at it going, what are you doing, lady? That's not right. All right, so let me prop it up here just a little bit and see if that's better. Yes, that is better. Okay, so now we stick that down. All right, now then, you have these little adhesive dots right here. And these are the things that you're going to use for all of your little flower elements. So let me just dump my bag out here. And I don't need the labels anymore. And I'm just going to kind of sort this stuff out a little bit, okay? So give me just a second here. And as you can see, there are quite a few little bits. Let's see, that one is a little different, and this one. And that's part of what makes this kit so cute, is all of these little little floral bits, right? They're just super, super cute. Okay, and there. Oh, come on now, leaf. There, and there. And, you know, when you're assembling these kits, if you're doing them all at the same time, of course, this is going to be a lot simpler for you because you'll already have all of your little bits and pieces laid out. And then you'll be able to just do them what I like to call assembly line style, which just makes it a lot easier because you'll do all the things at the same time and it goes really fast. So even though I'm taking a minute here to sort these pieces out, you'll have that done and then you'll be able to put this card together in no time. Okay. All right, so now that I have all of my little bits and pieces set out here, you would take your little adhesive dots, and I'm just going to use these. Normally, I would use my Stampin' Seal runner or my liquid glue because I like to save these to give away in little card kits for my customers. So I would make one of these little kits together and just put all of the supplies and a set of the little adhesive dots, so that way if they didn't have glue they could use them. But since I'm going to do this video with the beginner crafter in mind, I want to be able to show you how to use these things. Now sometimes these things are a little bit finicky because they're so small, but you just take the backing off and then put your little piece right onto it. And then it's adhesive right there. Okay, so I'm going to turn it face down up here. And I'm just going by the diagram on the instruction sheet. So now this one here, it has the adhesive dot already pulled up. So I'm going to pull the backing off that way and stick it down. Now that's the thing about these little adhesive dots. Sometimes they have a mind of their own, and sometimes you're pulling off the adhesive dot directly. Sometimes you're pulling just the backing off and you can touch the piece onto here. But either way, it's double-sided adhesive, so it doesn't really matter which side of the adhesive you get on your die cut piece and which side you get on your cardstock. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, so let me just keep pulling these little things off. And as you can see, they are very tiny. And I need one right here on this one. Okay. And I'll pull that backing off. Those things can get everywhere too. I have found them all over the house. And it's kind of funny, but... Okay, and then I need this one to have a dimensional on it, so I'm just going to put that right here. Now it shows the dimensional towards the edge, so I'm assuming it's going to overlap something. Okay, so I'm just going to put it like that. And then the next one here needs two little adhesive dots. I can hear my fur babies upstairs playing, so if it gets loud, you know that's what's going on. It's Saturday afternoon almost, and we're having a good time. So it's beautiful weather out. Even though it's hot, it's beautiful weather out, so it's really nice to get out and move around a little bit, right? Okay, now then I'm going to take this one here and add a couple of little adhesive dots to the back of this one. And it's okay if they fold over a little bit. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter as long as they're on there. They're really strong dots, so they're gonna really grab hold of whatever they need to grab hold of. Okay, so we're just going along here, and again, I'm using my little adhesive dots that came in the kit. Now, if you're an experienced crafter, you probably already have liquid glue or Stampin' Seal or something to that effect, and you may not use these little adhesive dots, and that's okay. You know, you don't have to. Like I said, I'm just using it because I'm showing this as if you're a beginner watching for the very first time and have never crafted before. So, you know, I want to make sure that everyone is comfortable with crafting because, you know, it really is a lot of fun. And I just need to move these over a little bit. So let me get them out of the way here. You know, it's relaxing. It's a lot of fun. It's not meant to be stressful. It's not meant to be you know, rough. It's meant to be a lot of fun and just very, very calming and relaxing. So if you get into this, just have fun with it. Don't stress over it. If your projects don't look exactly like the pictures, don't stress over it. If you're happy with it, then everyone else is happy with it too. I mean, this is the wonderful thing about paper crafting, is that we can all have the exact same supplies and we can all be doing the exact same thing, and yet, because we're all different, our projects will all be a little bit different as well. And that's wonderful. That's the wonderful thing about it. That's what makes it art, right? No two handcrafted items are ever the same. Okay, now let's get one of these little leaves here. Okay, so we'll put this one here. Now, if you're watching and you would like to share my video, I'd be happy for you to share it, because as I always say, sharing is caring, and crafting is a lot more fun with your friends. So if you'd like to share my video, please do, and feel free to give it a thumbs up or give me some love if you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, we'll keep crafting and have fun together, okay? All right, so now that I have all of my pieces with adhesive on them, and this one doesn't, and I'm thinking that's because it's going to be caught up with one of these pieces here. So I'm going to hold off on putting anything on that one just yet, and we're going to go ahead and start assembling our pieces, okay? So the first thing is that I'm going to take this piece here, and it looks like I'm going to put... looks like I'm going to put one of these leaves right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put this piece over here. And hope I'm still in the camera. I keep moving myself, don't I? Sorry about that. All right. And then this piece I'm going to put here. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to tuck this just under the edge, like so. All right. And then I'm going to put this piece, and we'll take the backing off of it. Oh, let's see. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. There we go. All right, very nice. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now let's get the bottom part done. So we're going to take this and we'll just attach it right here. And this one will go here. And we'll tuck that just under the edge, just like that. Okay. And then this one is going to go here. And then I'm going to put one of these on top of this one so that it will rest right underneath there. Now this is one of those moments where I followed the directions, but because of my own creativity here and mine not being placed exactly how Stampin' Up's is, I need to add just a little adhesive dot to the back side of this one just to make it fit like so. Okay, and then there is that card. Isn't it beautiful? Super cute. These are really, really fun cards, so I love this, and I think that's just gorgeous. Okay, so there is card number one. All right, and let me put all of these things into the bag, or at least out of the way, so I don't get them confused with the other. All right. So what does everybody have going on today? Are you guys busy outside? Is it too hot for you where you are? Is it cold where you are? I know the folks down in the southern hemisphere are in the middle of winter right now, aren't they? Let me grab one of these and put that one there. Okay. Hi, Dawn. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Now, let's take one of these, and just like we did with the other one, let's go ahead and separate out our pieces. That way it's easier for us to see what's going on. And do I have 3? Oh, yeah, there we go. I thought there for a second I didn't have 3 of those. I thought, oh, no. All right, here we go. And this one, this one's really pretty. I love the little yellow buds on it. It's super cute. All right, there's that one. There's 3 of this one. And you should have 3 of everything because there are 3 cards, and like I said, it's an all-inclusive kit, so you should have at least 3 of everything so that you can assemble your project. This one is going to be super, super cute. I think this is the one I thought would be my favorite of all of them. So let me bring this in, and I'm just going to fold my instruction sheet down here so we can see. Here is this card that we're doing, and we're working backwards. It doesn't really matter. You could start in the middle and work your way out if you want to. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Each of the instructions are totally exclusive to themselves. So, all right, we're going to take that little coral stitched layer here, this sticker, so pretty, and we're going to put it, I'm going to hold it up here because it's going to go relatively across the center. Okay, so that looks pretty good. If it's a little off, forgive me. It's okay. All right, and then just like we did with the last one, we're going to put this on dimensionals. So let me grab the dimensionals. And we're going to just put one in each of the 4 corners. I know the instruction shows it. Oh, actually, yes, I need to put it in a little bit more towards the middle. That's why it's showing it that way. Okay, so follow the instruction. It puts the dimensionals more towards the middle because we're going to be tucking these flowers under the edge, and we need to be able to do that. So let me just pluck that off a little better, and there we go. Now we're more to the middle here, and let me grab this one and bring it a little farther in as well. There we go. Sometimes you can rearrange them if you haven't pushed them down really good. So I always try to remember not to push them down all the way until I'm certain I've got it where I want it to be. Okay, now let me hold this up, and I'm just double checking to see which direction my card is opening, because I don't know about you, but there have been times where I've not been paying very good attention and I end up putting my sentiment on upside down. And that's awful. So, and here's a moment where I can say, you know, I'm looking at this and thinking about alternative projects, and you know, I'm thinking, wow, look at how cute that would be, putting this off to the side like this and putting a flower cluster around here. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Okay, so you'll probably see one like that on my alternatives. Okay, so here we go. I think that's pretty good. All right, now then, I'm gonna try a different route and just putting the dots on as I need them instead of putting them all up here, just to see if that works a little better for me. Now you do what works best for you, okay? So don't be afraid to do something different. It's entirely your project, so you do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put it on there, though. That would help. And there we go. Okay. And then I'm going to put the other 2 to attach it down here and here. I noticed when I put them on earlier, because I didn't exactly put them where I was supposed to, that they didn't line up very good there at the end. So I'm going to try it this way instead. And that way my little dots go where they need to go. And then I'm going to push this in and under somewhere to this effect. And again, it's not going to be exactly the same because I'm a different person and I do it a little bit differently than Stampin' Up does. So it's okay. All right, now then I think I need one of this piece. And I'll put a little dot here and a little dot here. Now, I will also tell you that if you're using these little adhesive dots and you happen to have a take your pick tool, that thing is super, super handy for getting those little adhesive dots where they need to go. So I'm going to show you that right here. And now I've put the brush tip on mine. It actually comes with a little putty tip. In fact, it comes with two putty tips. So what you get looks more like this right here. Okay, and it has a little cap that fits on here that keeps you from poking yourself. And this tip comes off, twists around, and makes a little spatula, which a lot of people like to use for these. And then there's also another piece like this that has a small and a medium stylus tip on it that you can interchange. So this is a really super handy tool. In fact, if you have been following my page, and I believe it was in the Stampin' Chicks Facebook group, one of the trivia questions was, what is my favorite tool? And this is it, my friends. This is my absolute favorite, can't live without it tool. Because it has all these different features. And this is actually a die brush tip. So this is an accessory that you can purchase for it. It comes with a foam mat as well. And what this does is when you die cut really fine detailed dies, you can use this to brush out all the little bits and pieces and to pop it out of the die itself. So this is a super, super handy tool. And I generally use the pokey tip just because I think it works best for all the things. So I just use it pretty much exclusively. So I'm going to show you like how I would use that. And I just put it right here underneath the edge of my adhesive dot. And then let me grab, let's see, it's this one right here. I'll put the dot down there. Grab a dot, and you can see I'm not struggling with it nearly as much. And then I can use this to pluck off the backing as well. Okay, now I'm trying not to be messy, so I'm not going to let them just fling across my table. But you can see how much easier it is to get those off and get them placed just by using that. So I absolutely love that tool. It is my favorite tool. So if anyone ever says, what's Dana's favorite tool, that is it. All right, so there we go. We've got that one. And then I need one of these and one of these. So each one gets one of them. And let me just get this stuff off to the side because I can at least sort out the pieces that I'm going to need. I will need one of those. And I've already got one of those, and I need that one, and this one. Okay, there we go. All right, so this one I need to put a leaf on, and you could also do it this way. I could put it right here on the front of the leaf, and so that way it's attached, and then stick it to the back side of my flower. So that's another way that you can do this that makes it very easy to put it where you want it to go. And then I'll just put these on, and as you can see, this is going much easier, I think, with the little tool. So the Take Your Pick tool is only 10 bucks as well, and so it makes it really handy. It's really inexpensive, and you know, it's absolutely fantastic little tool. I mean, just like I said, it's my favorite. Okay, so I've got that there, and then I'm gonna put one of these on here and on here. Now you could also not put an adhesive tip on here so that it can just kind of be free like that. Like you can see the difference between this one here and this one. This is attached, but this one is attached a little farther down. So if I wanted to keep it kind of fluid so that my flowers didn't look pasted onto my card, I could not put the adhesive up there at the top and leave it so that my flowers can move around. Okay, so you know, that's just another one of those tips for you there if you like the idea of your flowers to be a little more mobile. I always thought that was a funny term, mobile. Anyway, so I'm taking these off here, and I'm going to put this one right about here. And then this last little piece, tuck it on, and I'll show you. I'm not going to attach it up there. I'll just attach it here. And these adhesive dots are really nice. They're really tough, so one of them really is enough to do a good job. So you can see there, let me get it pressed down really good, and you can see it's going to stay put. So that's beautiful, and that's the card. Oh, and you know what? I didn't add the little pearls to the other one, so excuse me for that. That was my fault. Let's go back and add the pearls to this one and then add them to this one as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of my supplies that are left over from this card back in the bag so that I don't have them mixed up. And yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah, Dawn, it is a great kit. It's absolutely beautiful. And you know, I'm not missing the fact that it's not stamping either. I mean, I'm really enjoying the process of this kit just as it is. Whoop, I popped off a pearl. You know, I'm really enjoying that it's just this nice, relaxing, beautiful, you know, I love it. All right, so let's see here. I need to put one about here. And see the Take Your Pick tool, perfect for this as well. I just put my finger behind it so I can stick the pokey tool underneath it. One there. And it makes it really easy to grab things up. Really, really easy. So I'm going to do one there. And then we like to stick with odd numbers. So you want 3, 5, 7, 9, etc., etc. So I'm going to put that one there. And then this card is finished. I'll set it up at the top, and let's get the bling blinging on this one. So we need, let's see, one here at the top. We'll do a couple over here. I really enjoy this kit. It is a lot of fun. Okay. I've been working on my, is it July's paper pumpkin kit too. I've been working on my alternative projects for it, and it is such a cute kit. All right, there we go. There's those. So look at that, just adds a little something something, and it's so pretty, isn't it? All right, so there is card number 2. Okay, so let's go to the last one, which is actually card number 1, but we're going to call this card number 3. We've got one card left. Let me set that there. It comes with the mint background envelope, and then the greenery. This is so pretty. I am in love with these backgrounds now. They are very, very nice. I love embossing anyway. It's one of my favorite techniques, and this is just gorgeous. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and put things away, because that seems to be a good idea here. So I'll just put these here, and I think these are the same or relatively the same size and shape. So, yep, I'll just take another one of those. And these are good. And I need another one of these. So there's that one. And then, let's see here. I need one of those and one of those, so that's good. And then I need one of those. So now I should have 2 of everything else left here. Yep, I sure do. Okay, that's perfect. I can put all of this together, and I think this one's probably the quickest and easiest one. So now I am going to take this one and trade it though, because like I had showed you in the beginning, I had already put the label on one. So let me just pick up there. And that way I have all these extras to use for alternative projects. But again, I just took that label right here from the sticker sheet. So the sticker sheet has all of the super cute labels. And now that we have that on, I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back side of my label here. And again, towards the middle, because we're going to be tucking some of these flowers up and behind. So we'll just go like that. All right. I am such a lucky gal today that Mr. Stampin' Chick, Tinker Tom, is outside with his handy dandy shop vac cleaning out my car, making it beautiful and clean again, which I absolutely love. And thankfully for me, he does too. He really likes keeping the cars clean and tidy. So it makes it nice. It just feels good when you get in the clean car and you go somewhere and, you know, the floors are clean. And we live out on a farm, so, you know, there's constantly grass and hay and dirt and other things that get into the car, and it doesn't take but a hot second for it to get icky again. So I really appreciate that he's cleaning it out for me. He's such a good guy. So he's out there doing that while I'm in here in the air conditioning doing this, and I kind of feel bad for that, but but I appreciate him doing it for me. All right, we're gonna take this bigger flower, and once again we're adding our little adhesive dots here. Okay, and taking the backings off. So, you know, I say he's a really good fella, and you know, if you've been following me for a little bit here, you know that I am working towards earning the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. And it's a Norwegian cruise. And I've never been on a cruise before. And my husband has never been on a cruise before. And the area is, you know, my family heritage is from that area. So I am really excited about the prospect of being able to go. And so I'm working super hard at it, and it does take a lot of work. So the disclaimer here is that you know, what is it, Stampin' Up! Says less than 1% or less than 0.1% of all demonstrators earn these achievements, and it's because it's a lot of work to make it happen. But I want it so badly. I want it so badly. And so I'm really working hard. And by that mind, I'm going to say that if you don't already have a demonstrator, or if there's anything that I can order for you, I would absolutely love to be able to get something for you and to be your demonstrator. Or if you just want to help me out to earn the trip, hey, I am so thankful for that as well. So if you see more stuff from me lately, or, you know, wonder what's going on with me, well, that's what it is. I'm working my tuckus off to try and earn that trip, and I'm so close already. I'm so very close. And I'm closer than I have ever been, and I'm celebrating my 5-year Stampiversary this month. It was actually on Tuesday, I believe, the 19th. And so I'm really excited, and I think it would just be absolutely amazing to earn that trip on my 5th year as well, wouldn't it? I mean, that would just be so cool. So, you know, I've been posting some things, and I'm doing a giveaway right now. I have a whole stack of Prize Patrol gift items in a basket, and I'm doing a Prize Patrol drawing for all of those items. So I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff. And you can earn entries by placing orders. So for every $25 you order this week, you will get an entry into the drawing. So it's plenty of opportunities for you to earn free stuff, which is always good. Free is always, always good. And just a lot of fun too. So there's been some quizzes that we've done. We've done some trivia. Like I had mentioned, you know, there was a trivia question about my favorite tool, and it was definitely the take your pick tool. And and it was just a lot of fun to do the trivia. So I've taken a little dimensional here because I'm not super crazy about leaving this hanging off the edge without putting some support here. So I've put just a little partial dimensional right there to kind of hold it upright. Dawn, thank you so much. Congratulations on your 5 years for you to achieve your goal. Yes, I appreciate your prayers for that. Thank you so much. It would just be absolutely amazing, and I would love nothing more than to be able to take Tinker Tom on a cruise. You know, he deserves it. He works super hard for us, and you know, he just deserves a break too. So I'm really hoping to be able to take us on that cruise. So, all right, there we go. Now I've added that one there. And then the last thing that we need to do is just add our pearls. So we'll take these here, and as you can see, my handy dandy take your pick tool is leading the way. I absolutely love this thing. So now I'm going to offer another bonus for entries. If you purchase this kit, not only are you going to be helping feed the hungry, which is just an amazing thing, but I will also enter you into the Prize Patrol drawing as well. So if you purchase the kit, you'll get this super gorgeous kit, you'll get a fabulous lunch bag, and you'll get entries into the Prize Patrol drawing as well. You know what? I'm thinking now this one might be my favorite. It is so pretty. Let's bring these all back together and take a look, shall we? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's just beautiful. All right, so here is actually card number 1. This one is card number 2. And this one is actually card number 3. So I'm curious which one is your favorite. And make sure that you comment down below. I unfortunately have to do some things this next week, so I'm going to be out of pocket all week long. The first part of the week, my little sweet person is going away to college. She's leaving me, and we have orientation to go to. So we'll be doing that for the first couple of days, and then the last few days of the week, and also the last few days of the month there, I'll be at a dog show with our sweet Willow. So that's going to be super exciting, and also kind of nerve-wracking and scary. So but I have a lot to do to get ready for that. Plus, I want to try to get some stuff done for my blog and things like that. So I'm going to have to carry on all of the exciting celebration stuff and promotions after I get back. So the month of August is going to be super, super exciting for the Stampin' Chic social media network. And I want you to stay tuned, and I would love for you to be on all of the platforms. So if you're on Facebook, you can visit my Facebook page. You can join the Facebook group. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Oh my goodness, there's all these things that I didn't even know existed before. So I'm so not that tech savvy, but you know, I have a helper that's good. My daughter, she knows all the things, and so she helps me out where I need it, which is often at this point. So anyway, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed these projects, and I hope that you'll consider ordering this kit because it's just absolutely fantastic, and the cause is amazing, and you know, the lunch bags are spectacular. This would be a terrific gift for anyone on your Christmas list. Christmas is coming up. If you have grandkids, this would be a terrific kit for them to play with because, as you could see, it's very simple. It's not messy. So this would be a great thing for your littles to put together, and you know, they could do fun things. They can give cards out to people they know. You can take them to the local shelter, the local nursing homes, where they can make people's days, weeks, months, and even years. So that's where I think these cards are going to go. And, you know, I may go ahead and order a few more kits myself and assemble them and take them over to our local care center. So, you know, handmade cards really just make a person smile, and, you know, nothing makes you feel better when you're feeling ill or when you just don't feel well to have someone think of you enough to give you a handmade card, right? So anyway, there it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned for all the fun things coming up soon, and if you'd like to place an order, you can visit my website, danasullivan.stampinup.net. I would be happy to take your order, and I would be thrilled to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator if you don't already have one. So thank you all so much for visiting with me today and for watching my video, and until next time, my friends, have a super fantastic weekend. I love y'all so much. Bye for now.